Welcome to the 2024 presidential debates. I am your moderator, Chris Wallace. Now, Mr. Donald Trump, as the challenger, you have the privilege of speaking first. You were also allowed to prepare several slides as visual aids for use during the debate. Tell me, and tell America, what is your single biggest criticism of the Biden administration?
It's simple. It's very simple. We all know that Biden and the radical Democrats are hiding the truth from the American people. They're trying to keep it a secret, but we know. Patriotic Americans know.
Donald, what are you talking about? What's secret? The truth about what?
I'm going to say it loud and clear. Pee is stored in the balls. These radical Marxists don't want you to know the truth. They can't even define what a man or woman is. But we patriotic Americans know the truth. Men have balls, and pee is stored in the balls.
Donald, what are you saying? Are you claiming that urine is retained within the testicles?
You're not going to fool us with all of that fancy medical terminology, Joe. You think you're clever, but I am much smarter. I'm the smartest president America has ever seen. Did Fauci teach you those big words, Joe? I've always said, I love the poorly educated, and nobody knows the human body better than me. I don't need those fancy words. I have the best words when it comes to anatomy, and I'm telling you, pee is stored in the balls. Beautiful balls, tremendous balls, 2 of them. That's right.
Donald, this debate is about the issues that truly matter to the American people. Jobs, health care, climate change. Let's focus on those instead of your imaginary anatomy lessons.
Climate change. That's fake news, Joe. Maybe if you had some balls, you would know if the climate is really warming, the balls will relax and hang lower. They may get sweaty, but they'll be able to hold more pee than ever. Jobs? How about the most important job in America, the job of holding pee? Healthcare? How can you talk about healthcare when you deny that pee is stored in the balls?
Donald, are you out of your mind? Pee is not stored in the balls.
No, Joe, you're trying to distract everyone, but I'll tell you, folks, when I'm back in the White House, we'll have the best balls. America's balls will be bigger and better than ever.
Okay, Donald, I'll play along. Riddle me this. If pee is really stored in the balls, as you claim, then how do girls pee?
Joe, you're only proving my point. Did you ever notice that women go to the bathroom more often than men, more frequently?
That's a generalization, but it may be true. If it is true, the reason isn't so hard to grasp.
Grasp these balls, Joe. No homo.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Now, as I was saying, the reason women go to the bathroom more often isn't hard to grasp. The reality is women aren't always safe in our society. A woman is most vulnerable when she's alone. The same is true for men, of course. But because of sociological factors, women are made to feel vulnerable and often go to the bathroom in groups for safety. That means the whole group needs to go to the bathroom every time any single member of the group does. And so girls go to the bathroom to support each other, even if they hardly need to tinkle at all.
Nonsense, Joe. The reason women are in the bathroom so much is that they don't have balls to store their pee. If they did, they wouldn't need to tinkle so often.
Donald, that isn't true. Where did you get this idea about pee being stored in the balls anyway?
You know, Joe, people always ask me, Donald, how did you discover this incredible secret? It was a moment of pure genius, I tell you. One day, I felt this incredible urge to pee, and I thought, where's all this liquid gold coming from? And there it was, the eureka moment. I felt a tingling sensation in my tremendous balls. They were doing their magic, storing that pee for me. I must say, I have the best balls, the greatest balls in the history of humanity. My balls are like Fort Knox, but instead of gold, they're storing the purest form of golden liquid. That's why I have so much energy, so much stamina. I've got an endless supply of pee right here. My balls have more liquidity than the Federal Reserve. I print pee like you Democrats print money. Under your administration, Joe, America has seen the worst inflation in 70 years. When I'm president, the only things that will be inflating are the nation's balls.
Donald, this crackpot theory of yours about pee being stored in the balls has nothing to do with balancing the budget.
My budget will be as balanced as my balls, perfectly balanced as all great things must be.
Okay, Donald, here's one for you. If pee really is stored in the balls, as you claim, then why don't the balls shrink when we pee?
What a silly question, Joe. Imagine a can of Coca-Cola. Does the can shrink when you pour out the contents? Get out of here, Joe. Go back to the nursing home.
It doesn't prove anything, Donald. It doesn't prove anything. Pee is not stored in the balls. May I repeat for the record, pee is not stored in The balls.
How can you deny it, Joe? Stop denying the truth. Even in medieval times, we knew the pee is stored in the balls. If you permit me, I would like to recite some Shakespeare.
Go ahead, Donald, enlighten us.
Deep in the balls where dribble finds its peace, the testes let the pee-pee's flow increase. The ball-sack's realm where urine finds its keep, the pea doth wait in secret chambers deep. Within the orbs where liquid power dwells, the urine's tales the scrotum sweetly tells. The gonad's vault where tinkle's safely stored, a reservoir of pee, man's great reward. In hidden chambers where whiz takes its rest, the balls retain their liquid treasure chest. Within the balls, after we drink our beer, the pea doth fill out each beloved sphere. The sack's domain, where tinkle waits with pride, the balls are urine's secret place to hide. In balls' embrace, where piss finds its repose, the liquid waits till nature's call it knows.
Donald, that's not Shakespeare. We all know that you yourself wrote that. And it doesn't matter how you make your claims. Nothing you can say will make your lies come true.
Oh, really? Maybe you forgot my executive order. Mr. Moderator, please put that up on screen. Yes, that's right. It's crystal clear, Joe. Here I am signing an executive order to the effect that pee is stored in the balls.
Signing a piece of paper doesn't change the facts, Donald. You can't just force pee into the balls via executive order. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't.
Oh, yes, I can, Joe. Maybe it's time for a biology lesson. Mr. Moderator, please pull up the second slide I prepared for my speech. Thank you. This is an anatomical drawing. It's 100% accurate. Maybe you need to put on your glasses for this one, Joe. As you can see, the pee, which is color-coded yellow, is located within the balls.
Donald, everyone knows that urine is stored in the bladder. That's why it's called the bladder. The urinary bladder. Jesus Christ, Donald.
Oh, no, you don't, Joe. Stop spreading fake news. Stop denying that pee is stored in the balls. I know how you operate, and I know you're taking money from Big Bladder. You love to take money from special interest groups. You're corrupt to the core, Joe.
Donald, there's no such shadowy special interest group as Big Bladder. I trust in the American people, and I trust that they know better than to believe your outrageous claims. Stop dancing around the issue.
Dancing around the issue? Oh, Joe, I think I will break out some dance moves. This is my favorite track by Daft Punk. Why don't you grab your walker and dance with me?
Donald, that isn't a real Daft Punk song.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is merely an unreleased exclusive. I get special access before albums drop through my extensive connections in the music community. Joe, you're so old, you don't know anything about Daft Punk. Here's something more to your taste. I'm going to put on a little Frank Sinatra.
Start spreading the news. I'm pissing today. Players stored in the balls, and the balls in the balls.
Donald, that isn't Frank Sinatra either. You're embarrassing our country. Just stop, Donald. Get your butt off this stage right now.
You want me to get my butt off this stage? Poor choice of words. A very poor choice of words, Joe. Do you know what's stored in the butt?